Hello and welcome to today's webinar by the AM Academy. My name is Sven, and today I want to talk about the BuildTak surface on the Pro 3. Or less talking actually, and instead replacing it. The BuildTak surface itself is great, providing solid adhesion for a wide variety of 3D printing materials, often without even needing any additional glue. But what happens if you damage it? That can happen. It's not as common on the Pro 3 anymore when compared to the Pro 2 because, well, with a flexible steel plate, you no longer need to use a scraper to get your parts off the platform. But still, it can always happen that for some reason you calibrate it too tightly and the nozzle scratches the BuildTak surface, or after extended use, it might just become damaged. So there are cases where the surface needs to be replaced. So that's exactly what we're going to do today, step by step. I've got a new one right here still in the original packaging, and we're going to unpack that and then get it onto the steel plate so that we can then keep printing with a beautiful, pristine BuildTak surface on this. So let's start.
First, we have to unpack the new BuildTak surface. Underneath is a sticky surface covered by a protective film that we will have to remove before putting it on the build plate. Now first, we have to get rid of the old BuildTak surface. To do that, find a corner and peel off a tiny bit of the old BuildTak. Then, once you have a firm grip on that, just keep pulling it off the build plate. This step does require some strength, so really put your all into it. The old BuildTak just goes into the trash bin. If the build plate is dirty, you can use some glass cleaner and paper towels to clean it. However, this step is optional as long as the build plate isn't seriously dirty. Now comes the actual application. First, we peel back a small corner of the protective film underneath the new BuildTak surface. After we've done that, we align that corner with our build plate. And this is the important bit, because we don't glue all of the surface on at once. Instead, we align this one corner, and now we make sure that the way we put it onto the build plate aligns not just with that one corner, but with the entire build plate edge. Once we're satisfied, we're going to press down that one sticky corner that we have so far. And now from underneath, we're slowly going to pull away the rest of the protective film as we continue pressing the new surface to the build plate. Thanks to the stiffness of the surface, there should be no trapped air bubbles underneath. Instead, everything now looks smooth and good, and we're ready to keep printing once more.
So now we finished replacing the BuildTak surface, and it is ready to go back into my 3D printer to have the next couple of print jobs printed on it. The old foil, of course, this just goes into the trash can, and I just quickly wanted to mention that the cleaning step really is optional. For the most part, because the old surface was still on that steel plate until just a minute ago when I peeled it off. There's not really much of a chance of the build plate getting that dirty. But maybe I had my hands full of machine grease or dirt or something, so while I was peeling the old one off, I got the steel plate all dirty, and then I would need to clean it, so I figured I would just demonstrate that here as well. I hope that answered all of the questions you may have had about replacing a BuildTak surface. If there are any still left open, please leave them below the video and I'll answer them as soon as I can. Thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye-bye.